What's up, guys? Another day, another day, another day. Well, I hope y'all just come from Becca's. And did you see how pitiful she looked with the cotton in her mouth? I know she feels bad with that tooth like that. Oh, hello, Lee Ray, Kristen, Juju. What's up, Juju? Mama Fee, Brittany, Hippie Grandma, Steph B, Penny. There's Clueless, Kimmy Poo, Cool Gamer. What's up, Sean? Faye, Brittany, Tutti Frutti. What's up, country bro? Austin 420. What's up, Oscar? Jerry Lynn, Bell, Winnie B. I love me a creative spirit. Uh, if you're talking to me, my creative spirit, you got to let me know which one. And I didn't use it. I gave everything to Becca. That's why her stream looks so better. I just got to get a computer, but we're working on it. So yes, looks like Clueless has a new Facebook. So everybody go over and sign up on Clueless's new Facebook. I'm clueless to who it is, but we'll figure it out. Uh, guys, now as you know, I haven't been much into the Idaho 4. Uh, but I've been looking at some videos today. So I'm what's up, EJ? Sorry. Oh, do me a favor. Go over and hit that thumbs up, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, go all the way to the top. Make sure you hit the all button. Or if you want to, there's a little button on the screen right now that says subscribe. It's a little black button with a little red triangle. Click on that, and it'll bring you to where you can subscribe. Welcome in, smash it. That's it, Mama Fee. Tell them. Cheeky Pin. Cheek pinching granny. Got you, cheek pinching granny. Y'all go up there and hit them subscribe buttons for me. Hit them like buttons for me. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, I haven't been much into the Idaho 4, but I mean, I've been looking at some videos today. So just some of the things that I want to talk about. Maybe y'all have some insight to them. So, uh, Mary Levy, thank you, Mary Levy. Um, maybe we can look at them together and y'all can fill me in, or maybe I can fill you on something I did. Yes, I did. Has anybody heard anything from that about Jimmy? I hope everything's okay. I really, really do. Y'all send prayers out. Everything goes okay up there. And they catch this guy or the girl, whichever one it may be. All right, but right now I'm going to bring up a few of these videos. All right. Let's see. Well, let's do it like this. First one I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this one up, and if y'all have heard it, y'all know. Right. All right, I'm going to show this. Now, before I show this, I already know that this is fake. This YouTuber put out a fake scream, a fake cry. So I've been praying for your daughter. Okay, good deal. Thank you, Winnie B. So I'm going to bring this up, and I just want to watch a little bit of it because it is fake. It's no good. But I'm just saying, there's people out here just doing shit to get clicks and views, guys. Come on, this is for kids that lost their lives to some asshole that decided they shouldn't live, and that's wrong. So we'll watch this, um, and I'm only going to do a few minutes of it, guys. So we'll go there. Now listen.
You want to make sure you watch this entire video because I have multiple things to show you why this was fabricated. Like we have the original source of the audio, and I don't know what kind of audio, like what modification he made to the audio. There's multiple things you could have done. You can add reverb. You can do all kinds of things to make audio sound like it's outside. Though I think maybe he just held the audio at a distance and made it sound like it was outside, and he just breathed over it.
I'm using him because he's the first one I seen that had the video.
In this particular test, I'm not going to spend all day long trying to figure out which audio modification he used, but this one is reverb and low pass filter. What is up, Ticket Mel? And we have to talk about some things with regards to Joseph Morris, a YouTuber that came out with some audio yesterday that he claimed a neighbor released. I didn't want to have to talk about this or get into this, but this is pretty despicable. Okay, what happened here yesterday? And the reason I feel like we need to talk about this, and I got to take you through multiple things, so you're gonna have to watch this whole video. And
all right, but guys, did you see where it showed that this Joseph Morris was breathing into his mic as he was editing the voiceover? Did you see that? All right, let's go right back to here. All right, watch this again. Let's see. Do you hear the deep breathing?
You want to make sure you watch this entire video because I have multiple things to show you why this was fabricated.
It's fabricated. So yeah, I don't believe in that shit. Don't want to hear it. But now, okay, there was another video. Let me see if this is it. No, that's not it. All right, that's not it. That's not the one. Oh my goodness. Exactly, Carol. There's a video that I want to show y'all if I can find it, make sure it's the right one. Yeah. All right, this is the food truck. And a lot of people say that he is pointing, or the girl is pointing at, I think it's Jack Showalter, that guy right there. All right, let's play this. And when you play this, look at her fingers because Jack is behind this girl here. She points over here. So, and just look and see if you see what I'm saying.
You're looking at enhanced video of the
She
confrontation
is pointed to
between
the
two of
big
the
guy,
University of
not
Idaho
the other
murder
guy.
victims and another student at a food truck. The time, 1:30 a.m., just hours before the murders. Kaylee Gonsalves and Madison Mogan stopped for mac and cheese after partying at a nearby bar.
Everybody seemed like
Hello,
in good
Darcy.
spirits, nothing seemed off. And then they start interacting with a couple other people. They're waiting for their food.
Now look at this. Video shows
Hey,
Madison
kid.
pointing at a man in a hoodie who appears.
She is not pointing at the man in the hoodie. She's pointing at the big guy, in my opinion. Now, that's just my opinion. Okay? Allegedly, in my opinion, she is pointing at the heavyset guy because this guy is standing almost behind her. All right. Now, let's go back just a tad because it looks like big guy is pointing at her saying something. See?
Now look at this. Video shows Madison pointing at a man in a hoodie who appeared to have followed them to the truck. We had the video and audio from the clip enhanced, and you can hear her using an expletive. Blank you.
Okay, if she knew Jack, why did she say, fuck you, mister? So she's pointing at the big guy with the beard and the brown jacket. All right. Again, I'm going back just a little piece.
And audio from the clip enhanced, and you can hear her using an expletive. Blank had the video and audio from the clip enhanced.
All right.
And you can
he put his hands up like for her to shut the fuck up. And then she says, fuck you, mister. And she points to the big guy, not the hoodie guy.
Hear her using an expletive. Blank you, mister, she says. Police have already announced they have cleared the young man in the hoodie. Audio engineer Anthony Nelson enhanced the audio for Inside Edition.
What do you hear in that instant?
She says, you.
So, was there an argument? If so, what was it about? Kaylee's parents say, in their opinion, some of the individuals have been cleared too premature.
All right, guys, that's my opinion. Tell me what you think about that. Is she pointing at the hoodie guy or is she pointing at big boy? The hell, you ain't scary, Bambi. Exactly. So my opinion is she wasn't talking to, I guess that's Jack Showalter that's in that video, right? All right. All right, and then the guys that was seen on the body cam. Seen on the body cam. So this is that. All right, let's go here, here, and here. Hello, Tainted Ink Bambi. Bambi, you're late. Go stand in the corner. All right, so
in the murder of 4 college students.
This
the video shows officers stopping a group.
Okay, I don't know why that this has anything to do with it. I don't think that this has anything to do with the murders. This, in my opinion, this don't. Just in my opinion, y'all.
Of teens around the time of the murders. Officials are stressing that those in the footage have nothing to do with the killings. But police released the video hoping it could refresh someone's memory and generate new leads. It's been weeks and no suspects nor murder weapons have been identified. Retired FBI Special Agent Mary Ellen O'Toole joins us now. She's currently the director of the Forensic Sciences Program
why
at
would
George
the hoodie
Mason
guy help
University.
if
Thanks
he
for being with
walked
us.
up with him?
Based on the evidence, what can you infer about the suspect?
Now, when they walk off and leave hoodie guy standing back there, that's probably because he was standing back there talking smack about them too. So maybe they just didn't want Jack Showalter with them and they just took the fuck off. So that's just my opinion. I don't think the dude in the hoodie, I don't think he had anything to do with it, but I'm not saying the big guy had anything to do with it, but she's not talking to the guy in the hoodie. In my opinion, she's talking to Big Boy in the brown jacket.
Or suspects in this case?
Well, I would say that this is someone that planned this crime. This is someone that went in and engaged in really unprovoked homicide.
Yes.
So that tells me that this is someone that is very cold-blooded, very callous, intended to kill these people. He went in the early morning hours, so not to have a conversation. So we know that offenders leave their personalities at the crime scene. So once he left that crime scene, he still had the same personality, a cold and callous individual who engages in high-risk behavior, somebody that can come across as appearing to be normal and is very attached to that knife. And I think as the investigation continues, he'll have sort of a disregard for the investigation. He will say derogatory things about the police, and he probably has also, at least from what I can tell,
As a man, and I'm wondering,
male, I think statistically early acting out. Otherwise,
All
I
right.
think he would have come to the attention of law enforcement.
All right, and then let me make sure that like I said, I don't. And this right here, the other guy that I don't think that the hell's his name, James Curtis Leonard. I don't think that he had anything to do with it. I'm not saying. Yeah, I guess I am. The one in the black jacket. What was her name? The drunkest one. Yeah, guys. Y'all hit that up. Hit that thumbs up for me. 68 people and only 50 likes. Y'all come on, hit that thumbs up for me. Well, my camera looks blurry as shit. That look blurry to y'all? There we go. Mallory. All right. Now, let me ask y'all this. Y'all have seen pictures of stuff dripping, right? Thanks, Justice. I don't know which one of those it was, Bubbles. I can't say for sure so I don't want to. All right. You know that they say that I don't remember where I heard it now. This was a couple of days ago. That the blood that you can see in the kitchen on the cabinets was blood that was dripping down from the roof. Hi, Bridget. I do not believe that is blood dripping from the roof. And I'll tell you why. I'll show you. Okay. This is supposed to be in the kitchen from the house where they were murdered. This is supposed to be in the kitchen. All right, y'all see that? That looks like blood that's splattered, not dripping. Now that's dripping right there. That is dripping. But this is not. This is not drips. This is like splattered. This is, and I don't. If that's blood there, that looks like it's been smeared all over the place. But, and these are leaves. This dark stuff is a twig, and these are leaves. So I don't think. I want to know what happened in here because that is not blood splatter to me. That is, I mean, that's not dripping blood. That's like it was put on there in a struggle, and then it's just run down, in my opinion. Yes. And I seen who was hollering. Hi, Bridget. How are you? Well, they could have, but I mean that's the pictures that I have that's going around, and they could be these allegedly. I'm not saying that they were, Joan. I'm just saying, where did that blood come from if they were killed in their beds while they were asleep? That's all I'm asking. Right, but what I'm saying is, if they were killed in their beds, Pinch and Granny, where did that blood come from? If they were killed in their beds, that's just my opinion. Now, this right here, this could be that could be rust off a pipe, or that could be anything. It could be from a bedroom, but there was nobody in the basement that was killed, right? So this is a picture of the blood that's supposed to be outside. I don't believe it because to me, blood turns black and that still looks red. I was heard that every one of them was, this is just what I heard now, Cheek Pinch and Granny, that he was killed in his bed. All of them were killed in the bed while they slept. That's just what I heard now. Like I said, I'm new to this one here anyway. So, I got to go with what I'm looking at first and work into mine. But now this right here, this could be, it could be blood, but that looks like a water pipe. So it may be leaking out the water pipe, but so I really don't think this is blood. To me, it looks like just something dripping off the drain. So I'll say that. So I don't believe this is blood, but people are saying it's blood. I don't think it is, in my opinion. So, it's possible. Blood, when it hits air, though, turns black when it's not circulating or anything, or when turns red. Sorry. I don't know why I said black. Sorry, guys. But it turns black. Red. Damn it. I'll get it right in a minute. It's been a long day. We was up with James. Really? Well, I may be wrong though, Juju. I don't, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I'm just saying what I've heard before. So, but that looks like a water pipe to me. Now, I could be wrong.
Hey, Papa.
What?
Do we know this man's name? Ray.
Yeah, close that door for me. Well, now I can't say that I didn't. I haven't seen that because I had when I was 18. I try and block that out of my memory because that's my best friend. But I try and block that out of my memory. But yeah, guys, I just, I don't know, guys. It just. Well, I mean, you hear that you get all kinds of stories on YouTube streets. So, you can go to one and you hear them say, well, he was found in the bed. They were found in the bed asleep. And you can go to another one and they were found in the chair in the kitchen and all kinds of shit. So, it's just hearsay as of right now. Thank you, Mama Speed. Thank you, Grandma. But until this guy's found, I mean, nobody's going to know. I mean, but now that first video, like I said, yeah, I don't want no creators mentioned in here. So, but now that was sent to me. So, that's what I'm saying. Why is there blood on the cabinets? I don't guess we'll ever know because nobody wants to come forward and talk. I'd like to see that too. See you later. But that's the bottom ground. They wouldn't nobody in the basement kill. Rebel doesn't matter what it said. It's not on paper from the report, so it's speculation. Well, I mean, I can put my opinion in here is what I'm saying. That's just my opinions. And that was on the bottom level, so. Well, yeah, but I mean, it could have been what I'm saying is it could have been a water pipe for an outside spigot for, when they spray the flowers or to wash their car. All right, let me see just to make sure. I may be wrong myself.
Papa.
Wait a minute, honey. Yeah. Okay, Brittany, that's a good idea. That could be the pipe that goes to the AC. Could be. Thank you. I never thought about an AC. And you know that possibly could be the second floor. I seen a picture of the house somewhere. Hold on just a minute. Let me see if I can find that. Y'all give me just a second, okay? Okay, I was sending another picture. It is blood. And it is coming. It's either coming. Yeah, it has to be coming out of the house because it's coming over top of the pipe, too. I'll show you in a minute. Let me see if I can find this. So.
Really, I bet you Papa. Really, really?
Whoever said that was pretty smart. So what I'm going to do is let me do this again. Hold on.
Hey, Papa.
Hold on a minute,
You
son.
know who rated little dot?
Hold on a minute, son.
Winnie.
Can you hold on just a second?
Him.
How do I get this? Wait.
No, Winnie had like that.
All right, guys, let me bring this up. Whoever said it was the second floor was right. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Okay. And this is the best that I could get it, guys. All right, so see right here? That's the heel going down. And right here, if you can see it, where that little mouse is going, is the blood. So that is the blood right there. So, thank you. Well, I mean, this picture right here. Let me find it and bring it up here. It just sent to me. You can tell it's real blood. So, but I want to be able to save that picture. Let me see if I can do it like this. Why does it want to do that?
Mom, we made my bed.
All right, let me bring this up. Give me just a second, guys. Yeah. This is a real good picture of it, guys. All right. All right, I'll bring this. I'm going to bring this up. I do. All right, can y'all see that there? That's real blood, y'all. And it has to be coming out of the wall of the house because it's dripping down here. Plus, it's also dripping over the pipe, if you can see it right there. It's coming over and going down. And actually, this dropping here are coming over. And it looks like it's a drop right there. And it's dropping. Looks like it's hitting the wall down here and running down. All right, so you guys, I'm sorry. That was blood. So I apologize. I still think I'm sexy as hell though. So there's that.
Papa, I made my bed.
You did?
Yeah.
Good boy. I love you.
I love you.
Good night.
I made my bed.
But wow. So thank you guys for correcting me. Yeah, but that was actually blood though, Ghost Devil. And I believe that was a pipe, like going into an air conditioner or something with that, or maybe a water pipe where they could wash their cars or something. But thank you guys. All right. Uh, uh, it could have, Kristen. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Kimmy Poo. Oh goodness, that's funny. All right, but other than that, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that I'm wrong? That that oh, big boy is the one that girl's pointing at instead of Jack. What's your opinion? What's y'all's opinion? Y'all let me know. Thank you. Y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up, that share button, and that subscribe button. And that way you'll know when I'm coming. Joe, that was his name. Thank you. That way y'all know when I'm coming. Come on and y'all can come over here. You ain't got a clue, clueless. I agree with you there. First, I'll agree with you. It is. It is weird. It is very, very weird. I don't know about tore down, but oh my goodness, when that boy that was arrested out there a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, I always thought that he might have been the one, but no, you didn't miss much, Bill Bell. Uh, I always thought that that guy was one. What was his name? James Curtis Leonard. I always thought he was the one after he got arrested, and the only reason is because of the thing on his arm, uh, the knife, and all that. But I really don't know. I mean, old big boys, he looks. Old big boy Joe, whatever his name is, he looks awful suspicious, and I think he might have had his feelings hurt, and he got a little bit embarrassed when she cussed him out in public like that, and he may went over and done something. I don't really know yet. I hope so, Kristen, because I got to go to work tomorrow. Even though his hand's still messed up, I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm going to try and go to work. If I can't pick nothing up, then I guess I'll come on home. Another thing, let me ask y'all this. Someone said the 911 call. I haven't heard it. So, what is the deal that they said that someone called 911 and they said that their friend wasn't moving or wasn't breathing? I can't remember which one it was. If they or it was either something like that. Not moving, not breathing, or unconscious. If they knew that they was unconscious or was not responding or whatever, how come you couldn't say that, hey, you need to get here quick? My friend's hurt real bad. There's blood, stab wounds, and everything. What's what I'm saying? Uh, but what I'm saying is, if you go in and see all that blood, you're going to say they're not conscious? I'm going to say there's blood everywhere. Y'all need to get here quick. I can't tell because of all the blood. Oh, they were calling it on the unconscious girl. I got you. I see what you're saying. Okay. Thank you, Pippi, for clearing that up for me. That's what I didn't understand. Yep, correct. Okay, thank y'all. I really was that wasn't kicking in my head that I didn't even know she'd went outside and fainted. So that was my fault. Yeah. So they called 911 on her. Okay. Yeah, I wish mine was just smashed up right now, but this is as far as I can squeeze again. That's a fist for me right there. And it's sore as shit. Well, I appreciate that, Pippi. Like I said, I haven't done much on this case. Thank you, Celine. I've been out of work for 2 weeks, guys, so it's going to be weird to go back to work. So I might have to. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work yet. But I can't work the oven like I was. It was one of the survivors who went to training. Right, that's what I'm saying. I didn't understand. What Joe what? What's his name, Bobby Joe? Because it's going to take me a while, but I'm going to upgrade and I can add more stuff so I can look on there. I've only got 3 places I can stream right now, which is Facebook, YouTube, and I go back and forth between Twitch and Twitter. So Joe Vito. Uh, Carpel. I don't know if it's carpal tunnel or if I don't know what it is. Twitter's doing pretty good. I don't know if that's what it is or if I've just sprained it real bad. Because when I make a fist, it hurts right through here. It goes down and down into the thumb and then around into the wrist. And then it shoots up to the elbow right here. It runs, it like I said, it goes from my wrist. It starts here when I make the fist. It starts right here, goes up around the wrist, and it goes all the way through this finger here. Goes around the wrist and then shoots up to the elbow right in here. Huh. Well, anyway, tan hat guy. Yeah, we'll get the link. I'm only gonna have a couple up at a time, so it don't get so bad. And then I'm gonna also talk about something else. Okay. There's the link to come up. I'm gonna pin it to the top. All right, guys, listen to me. I know it's getting off subject, but I want to put this out. Oh God, I've got arthritis. Juju, how are you, Juju?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Uh, let me say this before we start talking, Juju.
Okay.
I heard a little rumor that there's competition between me and another streamer. That's bullshit. Uh, I have no competition with nobody. If y'all want, and this is not being, I'm not being mean toward anybody here, but if y'all want to go look on another stream, I don't own y'all. Y'all go where you want. Y'all want to come over here? That's fine. If y'all want to go over to another stream, that's fine. But people need to get that out of their head. I'm not in competition with nobody. This is Rebels channel, and other people, that's their channel. So y'all think that I got competition with another streamer, or if they got competition with me, no. I support Dolly because Dolly gave me my first shout out. I had no competition with him. Most of y'all come from Dolly, and I appreciate that. And I try to stay away while dogs scream. I try and stay away so I don't interfere with his because I like to go and listen to Dolly. So, is it my sound going any worse?
You sound good to me.
Okay. So, my everybody needs to get that out of their head. There's no competition. No, you just need to turn your hearing aid up, Clueless. That's why I didn't have the mic over here, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, just don't worry about that. So that's out of the way now. Let's have a good time and talk about this. Gunslinger,
Hello, my buddy.
what's up?
Hi.
What are you doing, Gunslinger?
I'm doing fine, but I've got a little admirer that has been waiting on you all day to come on.
She has, or he has.
Say hello, Remy.
Hey.
Hi, Remy.
He is using his mother's account, and that
Yeah.
is Bridget.
Oh, okay.
But he has waited on you all day.
Well, thank you.
I find myself doing the same thing. I'm waiting on Dolly or Rebel, one of y'all to come up.
One of the two. I'm waiting on them.
Yep.
All right, so what do y'all think?
I've been following the Idaho 4 case from the beginning. And I was actually trying to get somebody to cover it because nobody was at first. Or not a lot, I should say.
Right.
And Rebel,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't understand it any more than you do at this point. I've got so many questions. And quite honestly, I feel like a lot of this, um, I'm so sick of the word speculation and all that other, what is it,
Oh, yeah.
allegedly and all that. I'm so tired of that. I want to take it out of the human language. But they, I think a lot of these finger pointing is people just really reaching and trying to make someone responsible so that there's no more fear of it happening again.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of seems that way because, I mean, things that they say about these people, hell, you could say about me. I like shooting guns, and, of course, I'm from Texas. We have guns, and we respect them and understand how to use them and taught from a very young age. You know, I've gone hunting, and I don't like to kill the animal. I've never done that, but I like processing it, you know, and I have a dark sense of humor, and I'm pretty dry, and I don't fit into the normal crowd usually. So, I
Right.
mean, except for the lack of penis, I could be the person they're looking for if they really want to twist stuff around.
Oh, yeah.
So, I get frustrated with that a little bit. I really do.
Zero first. This is the Idaho Forder murders.
What Juju? Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
And Rebel, you too.
Yes, ma'am.
Do y'all think it's gonna end up being a cold case and it'll be solved later on?
Can you go ahead, Rebel?
Uh, I think more than likely, yeah.
That's what I'm beginning to believe too.
I commented earlier. I can't see chat now, but I commented earlier towards the beginning of the stream, I guess, when we first started talking about it. I said, I'm really beginning to lose faith that this is going to be solved. And
Right.
as crazy as it sounds, I mean, like you hear about people getting caught by the tiniest bit of blood, like a droplet found on a 10-foot ceiling up near, the ceiling fan or something. They just happen to see a speck of blood. and we've literally got a house full of blood. Whether or not it's leaking out, who the hell really knows? But there's blood all over that house of 4 dead bodies. And I mean, that damn dude or woman, I really kind of think it's a raging woman, honestly. I know everybody's saying man, but I've seen some crazy women. I was raised by one, and I kind of think it was a raging female. And maybe, I'm not saying that the victims were mean girls, but maybe they were looked at as mean girls, and somebody that they shit on had enough and snapped. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying any of that. But I'm just saying maybe this is a bad case of mean girls, gone wrong.
Gone definitely wrong.
Well,
Yeah,
just
big
like
time.
I can't remember where the case was. There, I seen it on court TV the other night. They replayed it. They were teenage girls. Um, they all claimed to be best friends, and then they got one of them to come out and go, and then the two killed her. Do y'all remember the ones
So
I'm talking
what?
about?
They were like 12 and 13, and the Slender Man made them do it. Is that the one you're
Yes,
talking about?
ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
that tripped me out.
Didn't
Tripped
it?
me out. Yes, and my daughter, she wants to go spend the night with her friends and, have me drop her off at the skating rink and all that kind of stuff. And I can't. I'm just like, no, the world is too crazy. I'm not, like keeping my children from having a life, but I
I
am
am.
super, super, super protective to the point that it annoys the hell out of everybody.
I
You
don't
know,
even. I don't even let my kids go outside unless I'm outside with them.
mine
I'm the
don't.
same way with
Well,
Leslie.
mine do. Well, I should say they did because we have our entire property is fully fenced with a 6-foot privacy fence, and I have Rottweiler and a Doberman and 2 pit bull mixes. And people can hate on those breeds all they want, but I know without a shadow of a doubt that my dogs would give their life for me and my children.
What'd you say you
And
had?
a Rottweiler, a Doberman, and 2 pit bull mixes.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
I like
but
them dogs. There's
Well,
nothing
I
wrong with
think
them.
I love them, and
they're
they're
probably,
so sweet.
it's
They're so sweet.
it's the way you raise them.
It
You
is,
know,
and they were raised with nothing but love and respect, and they're excellent dogs. And so I do let my children in the yard to play, but I have my living room windows open, and the way the house sits, I can see them. Our house is on one side of the property, so the entire yard is we sit sideways. So they know they can't go to the gate, and I can watch them. And usually I'm outside gardening or messing with the animals, anyways. But since this little girl got picked up and killed by the FedEx driver, now I'm like, y'all stay the hell away from the gate. And if FedEx, UPS, Amazon, the mailman, I don't give a shit who it is. If somebody pulls up, you come in the house. That's
I
it.
told my
Come in the
son the
house.
same thing.
I feel like I'm turning into a crazy person, but I'm so scared that my child is going to end up on one of these YouTube channels.
Yeah.
It scares me.
Well, I tell you what, if one of mine comes up missing, I'm calling Rebel, Dolly, Betty.
All
I'm
of
so
them.
I'm sorry, Rebel. Um, but I know who to call. It's got the
Yeah.
heat under them that'll come to help me find them.
And let me tell you something. I got RV hookups and a guest house. Y'all all coming to bunk with me. We're going to find my fucking kid, you know?
I'll be there.
That's
I
it.
will be there.
Yeah.
But we live on 27 acres, and we have a pond in front of my house. And
Hmm.
even when Remington goes out there to go fishing, the last thing he says to me when he walks out the door, Mima, I will watch my feet. I'll watch where I walk.
Hmm.
Half the time he leaves the door open because I tell him to where I can see,
Yeah.
But The little girls, no, they're gonna stay right here in the house with me. I don't care. They got a playroom back there. You get back there and play with your dolls and tea sets.
Well, you know, my friend, not my friends, my son's friends, they all go to the local park. They walk there, or their parents drop them off, and they play basketball for hours on end. And my son wants me to go drop him off and leave him there until he calls me to come pick him up. And I said, "You are smoking crack. It's never going to happen. You want to go play with your friends at the basketball court, that's fine. I will go. I won't embarrass you. I won't hover. I'll stay in the car, but I'm going to be watching. You know, never mind. I don't want to go." Well, okay, then you're not fucking going because I'm not dropping you off at a park.
But see, I've also done this with my kids. Uh, I taught my kids don't trust anybody that you do not know, and each one of my kids, except my grandson, carries a knife with them. And I said, if anybody grabs you or pulls you or does anything to you, you use that knife on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right.
I haven't given my children weapons. I'm not comfortable with that because, I mean, here in Texas, if you get caught with a knife in school, and my luck, one of mine will forget and take it or something like that, it's like jail time for the parents, kids. It's shut
Well,
down, locked down, all that kind of
well,
business.
now mine ain't. It ain't like big knives. They're just little, like
Pocket knives.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me bring Oscar up.
Oh,
Remington said,
Oscar.
"Grandpa, I take
What's
3
up,
knives."
Oscar?
Hey, Oscar.
Not more than
Hey,
that.
how y'all doing?
Pocket full.
Pretty good. How you doing, brother?
Oh, not too bad.
Stop.
Trying to get these damn lights to go off in this car.
You
You have to
camping in the
smoke in your
car
car
again
now?
tonight?
Yeah, I'm just chilling in the car at the moment.
Have you
And you know
figured out
what,
any?
Oscar?
We've got we just got to find a place to stay. Like we've had so much help from so many people. We've got the means to get a place. We just got to find a place. We're staying at my mother-in-law's right now, which is a bit hectic, but we're going to call around Monday to different real estate places because a lot of places around here don't advertise that they're renting. They'll just say like for sale, but then they'll rent to like the right people or whatever, and then we got a lot of people looking for places for us, so hopefully we'll get in somewhere pretty quick.
That's awesome.
But
You
yeah,
want to
everybody,
know what I just figured out about you, Oscar? I
what's
always
that?
thought you were wearing a hoodie. I didn't realize it was your hair.
Yeah, I've had my hair long for a
Yeah,
little while.
yeah, I like it. I just always thought you were wearing a hoodie because you're so close. I couldn't tell it was your hair. It's always dark. And then when I saw your picture on Facebook, I was like, son of a bitch, that's not a hoodie.
Well, I do always wear a hoodie, but yeah, I don't have it on my head.
Yeah.
What y'all been up to tonight?
Not much.
Just talking about that Idaho 4, the best I knew about it, which is not much. So,
Oh yeah.
okay. Now, who is it that he killed his brother too?
What?
01 first said he killed his
That's
brother too.
Kaylee's daddy, brother.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he kill his dad?
All I know is he
I,
killed someone.
I think Kaylee's brother's dad, Kaylee's brother got in an altercation with his father, both of their fathers.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't think that he meant to kill him. I think that it got violent and his dad died as a result of the beating, if I understood and remember correctly. But
I got you.
nevertheless, he killed his father.
Glenview.
I got you.
No.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to interrupt. I think we're about to get out of here and take a little ride. I just wanted to check with y'all and say hi and what's
All
up
right.
to everybody. How's your
I'm
wrist,
glad.
Rebel? Is it feeling any better?
No, not really, but I got to
You
go to
getting any?
work with it.
Oh damn! You get any answers about it?
No, not till them. What's Monday? This Monday.
Oh, okay, cool, man. Well, it's good talking to
Glad we
y'all. Y'all
saw
have a
you.
good night.
All right,
Yeah.
brother.
Okay,
Bye
bye.
bye, Oscar.
Hey, drive
Bye.
safe,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all take it easy.
Later, brother.
Bye.
Later.
I feel so bad for him.
I do too. And
Yeah,
to be honest, Juju,
Hmm.
I always thought he was wearing a hoodie.
I did.
I did the whole time.
I
I
mean,
like
he's
that.
wearing a hoodie, but I thought he had the hood up. And I just realized he didn't. I'm like, well, shit.
First, I believe that uh, I'm gonna do a show on that one day first, and you're more than welcome to come back and check it out.
On what?
Uh, he's talking about don't leave your where was it? He said it up there, and I'm not talking about every one of them. He said keep kids away from religious leaders also, and
Hell yeah.
I'm
Thank
not saying
you.
all of them. I'm not saying all of them. Damn that!
I
I should have
understand.
done that. Hmm.
You hurt
No,
yourself.
you're.
Yeah, I smacked my hands together and wasn't thinking.
I'm sorry.
That wasn't y'all's fault. I was the one dumbass that done it. Um, but we'll talk about that another day. But I like what you said there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get in that today. I'll be sitting here all night.
Yeah, we
Right.
can go on for hours because I have a feeling we agree on that.
Oh yeah.
I know I agree with him. Help me keep
Mm,
an eye on that.
mm.
There was a man just flashed across the channel here on
Mhm.
WTOC, and
Yeah.
he turned himself in for murder, and I'm trying to get it run back across.
Well, check this out. What's up, country bro? Thursday or Friday night. It had to be Thursday night. They had a shooting here. Two people got shot in the head. One of them passed away. The other one's still in critical condition, and they don't know where the shooter is. But it's maybe a mile from my house.
See, I'm
Oh,
beginning to think that everybody in the North, and I know y'all are considered the South, but I'm actually the damn South. I think that all the crazy people live up there. And y'all
I'm
got
more
more
south than him.
shootings and shit going on. I
Hey,
mean, we don't have that down here.
You see that
where'd
side
you
by
say you
side?
was at? Not trying to be nosy.
What?
How far are you away from me? I'm in Virginia.
I'm on the coast of Texas.
Okay, so you are south.
I'm very south. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
down there.
you are.
Are you in that panhandle down there? Or that
Um,
not the
I'm
pan.
not near. I'm not near Brownsville or
That's what I'm talking about,
not
Brownsville,
any
yeah.
of that.
Okay.
No, I'm near. I'm between. I'm near Corpus Christi,
I got you. I know. Got you.
but like
You
I can see the water from the front door, and it's man, I don't know what's going on though up north though. When I was trying to figure out, I mean, you figure a active shooter at a mall would be a big deal. And so I went to Google and tried to figure out what mall it was that Dolly's daughter was at and see, if I could figure out if people were hurt or not.
All right.
And I literally pulled up Chesapeake, Virginia mall shooting today. But of course, the search engine doesn't work right. But I mean, it's like there's a shooting every other damn day up there.
Oh, I know.
Google
I'm like,
Anna.
what the hell's going on? We don't have that here. If we did, I'd pack my bags and haul my white ass somewhere else. You
You
know,
hear me?
that's
You
scary.
hear me,
What?
Juju?
I
Google
can hear you.
Savannah. Google Savannah.
All right,
Is it bad?
let me bring Clueless and Jerry Lynn up.
Hey, Clueless.
Hi, Clueless,
Geraldine, honey,
my friend.
you okay? I mean, I know you're not okay, but I'm glad to see your face.
Clueless. You better speak.
What's wrong, Jerry Lynn?
Yeah, I think you're on mute.
Hey,
Hey, all you
honey.
guys. I guess I owe an
We can't hear
apology
you.
to Tattooed Rebel. I jumped in on
Can
something
y'all
that I
hear?
shouldn't have, but I was like 2 days away from my son's murder, and I haven't
Oh,
been
hell.
doing too good. You know, all this stuff um on podcasts and stuff like that, but I do want to ask Tattoo Rebel a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I did this on Dolly today too. And if you watch Dolly, he gave a story about it.
Okay.
What do you think about, okay, the house isn't really targeted, but it is. And I think it's targeted because of the people. And the only person in that group wasn't Jack D. And say that Maddie is gone, and I'm going to put this as lightly as possible. And Kaylee had to make those phone calls to Jack D. And just so happened that Jack D didn't answer any of the phone calls, okay? They're separated. He could have been with another woman, okay, but okay, I'm gonna stop about that. But anyway, maybe they wanted to lure him in there to see the gory stuff and do that to him too. So I think it goes, I don't know, but this is one strange thing. You know, the 10 calls, and we have a dog together, and what do y'all think? You think I'm offset about that?
Are
I
you
didn't
trying?
hear everything you
Are you
said
trying to
because I
say
had
that?
to bounce out.
Are you trying to say that they wanted Jack to show up so they could do something to him?
Yeah. I think that I
No.
think that I think that after Kaylee tried to talk to Jack D after so long, that Jack D didn't answer the phone, so Mal she she was already dead already, and Kaylee had to make phone calls, but then Mal Holly had to make phone calls under the other phone to try to get him there, and that he had a whole appetite of just that group. You know what I'm saying? It's
But
something more personal than what we're looking at.
No, I
if
don't
you
think
go,
it. I don't think that they were trying to get him.
mm-mm.
No, I think
Why?
it was. I
Because
think.
she said we have a dog shared. She was trying to get him over there. I mean,
uh,
10 phone
if
calls.
you'll go back, if you'll go back and
All
look
she had to do is
on
walk
her
across the
sister,
street and go talk to him.
if you will go
He
back
might have
and
been
look
on.
on her sister,
Hold on, one at a time.
No,
on her
go ahead.
sister's interview, go back and look on her sister's interview. She was known to call
Mm-hmm.
random people like him and different friends late at night. And if they didn't answer, the first time, she would continue calling. That wasn't,
Okay.
I
normal.
didn't know that.
That was a normal process for her. And
And that
she was
and who's
and she
speaking?
was into this into searching for trafficking kids. I mean,
Okay,
that's
who's
what she was
talking?
doing.
Tattooed Rebel, who's talking?
That's Lee Ray.
Gunslinger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Gunslinger. So I've heard something new that I've never heard before. You're saying, let me get this again. Say what?
Okay, her sister May.
Whose
Rebel, is it okay
sister?
if I call out the news channel?
Who called out the news channel?
I was asking Rebel if it's all right if I mention the news channel.
Oh, the news channel. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, if you go on News Nation,
Yes,
her
ma'am.
sister made
Hold on
a
just a second.
interview.
Hold on just a second. Thank you,
Mhm.
Kathy. Thank you so much for that. Thank you very much.
Her sister did a interview, and they asked her about that, and she said it was not abnormal for her to call him multiple times during the night if he did not pick up, or whoever she called, whether it was her mom, dad, or any other friend. If they did not pick up the first time, she would continue calling. But she
Okay,
was,
so Gunslinger, that's a butt call. But if she really wanted to talk to Jack D, all she had to do is go to his house.
he was in Boise.
Jack D was at the time?
Yes.
I thought that Maddie's boyfriend was in Boise.
Well, if you'll go back on that I'm telling you, she'll tell you everything you want to know. Because it wasn't abnormal for her to do that. She had done and went on with her life and fixing to move to Texas. And she was doing research on kids.
Gunslinger, remember on stage when the dad, I know you can slow down the film and make things look so bad, but when the dad looked at Jack S had a scared look on his face. Like, hey, Dad, I didn't do it, but I'm scared for my life because maybe I was being called over there. And I still think that Jack or Jack D was still in town.
Well, I just
am I
think
wrong?
I think her dad was just, I think her dad is just on guard with everything.
Yeah, hell yeah.
On guard for anything, and he's watching everything.
So who proved that Jack D was out of town at the time? He was in Boise?
His father and the sister of Kaylee, whatever her. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Because I'm still searching in on the Kylie Rodney case.
Okay.
So, but
yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
anyway, that's just what I wanted to say was that that was that a coincidence? that she kept calling him over there. Could it be part of the plan? And that's it. Love you, Tattoo. I apologize. And
You're good.
love to your son. And I've been here from the beginning. Always will be. So I'm going to let other people speak. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye bye,
Goodbye.
Jack. Cinnamon.
Yeah, I don't think it was. In my opinion, now I don't think he was pulled over for a setup.
No, I don't either.
I don't either.
But I
And
mean, you can never tell though. So
that's right, Rebel. You can't because people can just like Becca was saying, you might be right in 1 minute and you can snap the next. That's just human.
oh, trust me, I've seen that with Becca.
Oh well, I'm right. I'm probably right there on Becca's level. Because I can snap in 1.1 second.
Yep.
And but
Rebel, did you see Wendy's comment?
I'm gonna go look at it. I seen it pop up. So
Okay, I was just making sure you saw it.
I mean,
just what?
I was telling Wendy that I seen it pop up on my email. Uh,
Okay,
Eric,
y'all.
wait a minute, Eric. What I'll say to that is, I seen what's the girl with the black jacket on again? Kaylee. Was that the girl that had the black jacket on at the food
I
truck?
think you're right. They look so much alike, though.
I think Kylie was in the white and Megan was in the black.
All right. Well, whoever was in the black jacket, she was dog drunk. So they had alcohol, and in my opinion, if you're in college, alcohol and drugs go together. So I'll just say
Yes, sir.
possibility.
That's a definite possibility.
I mean,
But
back when I was younger, there was alcohol with me. There was drugs somewhere around me. So
I was always too scared.
I wasn't. After I got over my stage of being afraid of going to jail, no, I said, fucking hell, I don't care.
I've
But go,
seen, Eric, I've seen the thing, people starting to speculate about, like cartel and I think that's just way out of it. I really think, in my opinion, that this is some, I hate the term crime of passion, but I think that's the label they put on it when someone goes into a rage.
I don't,
And
I don't,
I can
go ahead, I'm
see, I
sorry.
mean, that's okay. I just see these girls and they look like they are straight off Instagram, like Instagram models. They're gorgeous. And I could see where somebody might get their feelings hurt or, a
Yeah.
female that, one of these girls got the guy she wanted that she's been after for years or whatever, or a boy or the ex-boyfriend, she had recently broke up with him. Her family seems to think they were getting along, which makes me think that maybe she wanted to have her cake and eat it too, go and sow her oats, so to speak, and come back to him later and maybe he got wind of it and flipped out. But I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Have y'all seen that documentary that came out on Netflix, The Texas Killing Fields?
I don't think I have. There was a
Y'all
movie.
really,
Is it?
really need to go look at it. It's serial killers. It's like, fuck, I don't remember. I want to say like somewhere in the range of 20 to 30 young women of all ages, children included. And this guy, he ended up, he went to jail for like 8 years because they couldn't prove it, but they had a pretty good damn feeling that he did it.
Right.
And one of his victims got away and identified him, and his stepdaughter testified to what all he had done to her, but they couldn't actually prove that he killed all these women. But when he went to jail, it all stopped.
Well, let me ask you this now.
Hmm.
And everybody on the panel, Kimmy Pooh, Clueless, do y'all think, in my opinion, and I'm not saying nothing against Jimmy, because Jimmy's been at this a lot longer than I have.
Mhm.
I don't think it's a serial killer.
I don't either.
I think that he went in there and there just happened to be 4 people in there and he didn't know about the 2 in the basement. And he just killed the 4 that he knew was there. And maybe he heard something outside, heard a car pull up, heard something outside that made him run. But now, wasn't there snow around the house?
Not at that point.
Okay. Okay.
That
I was
didn't
gonna
come
say,
till later.
damn,
But see,
they
I could,
snows outside when they see
yeah.
footprints.
See, I could see where maybe one of the 2 girls was the target, but then Ethan heard it, or Xana heard it, and of course Ethan's gonna go check it out,
Right.
and then
Everybody say hi to Becca.
hi Becca. I mean, I'm not a
Kimmy Pooh
killer,
said, shut the hell up.
but she did not.
What? I said, Kimmy Pooh said hi, and I said, shut the hell up.
Oh, I thought you said
She,
never mind.
no, you heard right.
Okay.
I was just going to see what Kimmy Pooh would say. She didn't even bring a camera up. So.
But I think that, if I was in the killer situation and I was a nut job and I wanted to go kill somebody, if somebody sees me and I know they see me, I might take them out too.
All right. No, I didn't think about that. Where is the field that them cops had them 3 boys stop? Is it down the hill from them, or?
It's out front of their house, from what I understand.
Well, what I
If
mean
you
is,
go ahead.
you can pull in right here in the front where I seen Betty and Molly, and they were looking at the front. So if they're looking at the house from the road, is it down to the right?
I would be lying if I said for certain. I think it's just right out their front door, maybe. Like,
if you're looking out the house, it's to the left.
So
to
it's
the
up on
left.
the hill.
Well,
Not behind the house,
yeah.
is it?
No.
Okay. Well, like Bobby Joe said here, maybe he ran because he might have seen the cops with flashlights in the field.
Yeah.
Or something like that. That's what I was wondering.
I think that's a good point. Because hell, but the deal is, man, like how, okay, if there is, what did we figure? There's like between 4 adults, there's like an average of 7 pints of blood or something like that. And that equivocates to like almost 8 gallons of blood or something. I mean, you've got 8 gallons of blood all over the place. I mean, you're going to get blood on you when you're committing this.
Yeah,
crap.
why hasn't that been, anybody said, well, I've seen such and such with blood on him, except that, what's his name, that guy that they arrested?
Yeah. But
I don't,
I haven't really been able to read on that guy that was arrested.
he's been, wasn't he the one that's in jail for murder before?
I don't know. I need to catch up on that, honestly. I didn't. I was out with my son all day today shopping. I hate shopping.
I think I think he had blood on him, but I
I
don't
know he's
remember
got a
what.
bandage on his arm.
Yeah, but he said that was from,
The truck falling on him.
yeah. Well,
You
let's
never
see.
heard of a jack stand and an emergency brake?
I've always used tires.
You ever
I
heard of
use a jack stand and I put a tire under my truck. That way, in case it weeble wobbles, then the tire's gonna catch it before it gets me.
Right. And there should have been tracks in the house too, if there's blood all over the place.
And how the hell are the cops coming out with no blood on them? Not even on their little slippery, their booty things, their paper boots. They have nothing on them anywhere.
You know, I did see a video that showed somebody taking some footies off, and it didn't have blood on it.
Rebel, you didn't tell me you added me yet.
You didn't.
Dancing.
You didn't ask.
Goodness gracious.
I agree. See you later. Said I don't understand why police didn't look outside with the black lights. Maybe they did and we just don't know it.
Well, I mean, if you, I've watched a lot of things in the past that shows people getting stabbed. Just like with the Lizzie Borden, but she used an axe. I understand that, but if you're making motions of going up and down, the blood that's on that knife is going to swing somewhere.
Hell yeah. Anybody that's watched that show Dexter knows that.
Did it just tag my own name, but it won't let me tag anyone else? Seriously?
Okay, I don't mean to be gross, but I've
No.
seen a lot of crime scene photos,
Mm-hmm.
and excuse me, it is a lot of blood, and it's called spatter. Everybody wants to say splatter, but it's spatter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I have no earthly idea how this person did what they did and walked out, leaving no trail, no trace, no clothing, shoestring. I mean, criminals aren't known to be smart, you know?
Did you see?
I
That is
represent
very
that.
true.
Unless they're a serial killer, then they got that
Did you
shit down
see?
to an art.
But I don't think
Yeah.
it was a, see, I don't think it was a serial killer. I really
What
don't.
the heck? But then
I
on the
don't
other
in my
hand,
gut feel like it is, but it doesn't make
sorry,
sense.
didn't mean to interrupt you, Juju.
No, you're not. I try to answer. I don't know. I'm terrible at that. I'm sorry.
I am too. It's all right. But what on the other hand, it was the cops said it was very messy, like an amateur did it,
Well, it would
and
have to be because of what he did. Sorry.
right. And then in chat, I don't know if y'all saw it earlier. Someone, I mean, allegedly, there was blood on the leaves outside.
Well, I did see them.
But I haven't seen anything about that personally. Just what someone said in comments. I don't even remember who said it. So if you're still here, and let us know where you got that, because that would be good information to have. You know.
Did y'all see where another creator was there and he found a glove that the police missed?
I did. See, it was a black glove.
Was that creator that was in the car?
I don't know where he was, but
No, I mean, was it the creator that was in the car that went by and cussed two more creators?
oh no, this
That
creator
guy
wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Oh, that was an asshole.
CM, do you know who I'm talking about?
Mm.
Him and his wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he found a glove that wasn't too far. It was kind of next to their big trash can outdoor dumpster thing.
They're from over here though, ain't they?
You know what? I don't know where they're from, but they went out there.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah.
I didn't know that. Is that on their page?
Yeah.
Is that on their page? I mean.
Yes.
I wonder if that could have been one of the cops' gloves.
Send me their
But this,
name.
but
I've
this
seen
is
that
what
everywhere,
scares
too.
me. If the cops missed that glove, what else did they miss?
Human error
You
is a
know?
bitch.
Yeah. It
Kimmy,
is.
was it?
And it
Has it been? Has it been like? Has it been? Do we know if it was the cop's glove?
Well, apparently not, because they took the crime scene technician came out and took photographs of it. They put gloves on to retrieve it. So if I'm sorry, if it was a cop's glove, they wouldn't do that.
And they have
Unless
certain,
they were trying to not look stupid.
That is
don't they?
very true.
They have certain color gloves too, don't they?
Yeah, usually they're blue around
Yeah.
here. They wear the blue gloves. Keep them on their belts.
See, up here they wear black.
Ours too. Ours were black.
This looked like a black, like there was shape to it. It didn't look like a latex. You know what I mean? It looked like it had
Send me
shape.
their send me the name of that group. I think I know who it is, but I want to make sure,
Okay.
and then I'll go look.
Okay.
Because if that belongs to anybody that was there, they can get DNA off of them gloves. I know that. I ain't
Oh
stupid.
yeah. They took it. So, like I said, they were taking photographs and
Okay, that's what I thought.
yeah.
What do y'all think about all this malarkey about people starting to accuse Kaylee's dad of doing it?
I don't think.
That's malarkey.
Yeah,
I
I don't
really
think he
don't
does.
like that.
Me neither.
The last
Haley's dad
thing
is
that
so hurt. You can just
he
see
is,
the hurt.
and let's be honest, I would probably be 100 times worse if it was one of my kids. I'd be all up in them cops' shit. I mean, they'd probably have to put me in a cell to get me to shut up, and I probably wouldn't do it then. But the one thing I did want to say is I know it's been brought up a million times, like how did her dad know how bad her injuries were? Let me tell y'all something, and I don't want to get into a big long story or nothing, but my brother passed away, and it was not a good passing at all. And I told them I wanted to see him. And they were like, no, 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 you can't see him. And I was like, I can't, or you don't want me to. And they're like, you can't look at him. It's not good. And I'm like, I really don't give a shit what your opinion is. I want to see it. Is there a law stating that I cannot see my own brother? No, ma'am, there's not. Then get the hell out of my way. I want to see my brother. So I saw him. And I guarantee you, I can't guarantee, but in my opinion, I think her father raised hell until he got to see his daughter, as is his right to see her. It's his daughter. That's a pet peeve I have, and I get why they do it, but it is your child, your brother, your family member. You have every right to see them if you want to, and they don't have a right to tell you not to. So once that her body was released, I guarantee you he went into that ring and saw her, and he knows what his daughter looked like. He knows.
My
So
head
that's
is just
why I think.
spinning.
Maybe. Sorry.
No, I'm done.
I said my
I was
head
like,
is just spinning because there's so many scenarios. I thought earlier, I lost my train of thought because I was listening to what's the end. Okay, go ahead, Kimmy. I'll think about what I was trying to say. Sorry.
Well, I don't want to be gruesome again, but it depends on when he saw her. Did he go to the funeral home to see her, or did he go to the morgue to see her? Because I can tell you this, the morgue, it's I sound like I'm so gruesome.
I'm the
Usually
same way.
it's a face thing. They don't like to expose the whole body. It's a part of them that would be recognizable. Like for some people, it's a tattoo, depending on where it is.
Right.
They don't like to expose the whole body. If she was already at the funeral home, could they have done some cleanup before the father saw her? You know, where it
I
wasn't
don't
as
know.
bad. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you know, the cops had the autopsy and
Give
all
me a
that stuff
second. I'll be
done.
right back, y'all.
Okay. before the body was released. But I
Oh,
know that I found my brother, and then so of course I saw him before the cops did, and
Yeah.
then when I
I'm
got when he
sorry.
got taken, no, it'll be okay one day. But then afterwards, um, other family members wanted to say their goodbyes because he was being cremated, and I don't know why this weird thing happens where you feel like you can't say goodbye to ashes, but you can say goodbye to a body. But that's the way it
Yeah.
was, and they wanted to see him, and he nothing. They didn't do an autopsy on him, and so he was the way he was. So everybody got to see everything, and
Yeah.
they just left us alone and left us with him. And I don't know. I think her dad knows about her injuries because he saw her, and as passionate as he seems, I think he probably saw everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he could
Y'all,
have.
I'm sorry, my phone died.
Uh-oh.
I figured you went to your bedroom, Gunslinger.
No, phone died. I'm in the living room with my grandson. But he had that private autopsy done. He's seen everything.
Yeah,
That's the
I
reason
think
he
so.
said, I paid this bill.
Exactly. I earned it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Juju,
He's
can I
seen it.
ask you how old was your brother?
My brother was 38, and we couldn't
So
have
was
been any
mine.
closer if we were twins. And that's,
Oh.
so many things go through my mind. I was actually on my way I was leaving to go get him. I mean, my brother, if you would have said that you thought he was suicidal, I would have laughed in your face because he was the absolute strongest, sweetest, nicest, gentle giant, literally, that you would ever meet. And he was in love with his kids and his wife and everything. And he was having a hard time and he didn't want to get into it. He said, I just want to talk to my sister. So I got a hold of my dad and I told him I'm going to go get him. I'm going to bring him back down here. He said, all right. Well, then that night his wife called and she said, your brother is not acting right. And he just left the house. And my brother's not a drinker, was not a drinker, but he left the house with a bottle of rum and a gun. And they lived out in the sticks on many, many acres. And she couldn't find him and she was flipping out. And I called my dad and said, we got to go now. We got to go now. We got to go now. And I told him what happened. And we got in the truck and drove 5.5 hours. And I found a note that he left. And then I knew he wouldn't do it on the property. So I walked out the gate and I found my brother in a culvert under an old backcountry road.
Well,
Jeez.
I'm sorry to
Sorry.
hear about that.
Gunslinger, turn your TV down.
Heel. Papa.
okay.
Turn your phone
Whenever
down.
you're ready.
He can hear your phone. I'll tell you later.
Yes, he did see her at the funeral home because he paid for a private autopsy. And so he got all the information that they had also. So that would tell every little, sadly, every little nick she had and stuff.
Well,
The
they take
And
photographs too.
hmm
the
and I'm sure I'm sorry, Rebel.
I was just gonna say the dude that was up on stage hugging the mom. Who was that? Was
The
that Jack?
boyfriend.
Jack
That was
D.
Jack D.
Okay.
That's what me and Kimmy were talking about in
Right.
Messenger.
I don't think that he had anything involved in it. Just my opinion, because the reason that the dad looked at him so mean is because he was the boyfriend. And trust me, I'm a dad. All dads are going to think that the boyfriend's got something involved in it. So, in my opinion, I don't think he had anything to do with it. But the dad was very pissed off at him, bad.
Well, you know what I thought about? I mean, I'm a mom, and I think this way, and maybe I'm wrong because I'm not a dad. But when you send your child off to college like that, and they have a boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, you kind of count on them to keep
Watch
an
for
eye
him.
out. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe he was upset, like you failed me, but I thought they were broken up.
They were, but apparently they still acted like they were semi together, but she was happily living the single life while he was waiting on her.
Now that's the one that's got the dog now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, when I first seen that, and seen he had the dog, I thought, well, he's got the dog. He's got uh, a motive because the girl was leaving to go to what was it?
Texas.
Texas.
She was coming to Austin.
He would never see her again. Maybe they had a dog together. So there's two things against her for him to want to do something. And now she's not going to Texas. He has the dog, and nobody else will ever be with her.
And they were together like 5 or 6 years.
5. And then Mama Fee
Why?
said then he missed the phone calls that were made to his phone that night.
Yeah.
So
That's probably why her daddy's mad, if he is
mhm.
mad. You
Mhm.
know, after 6 years, you can't pick up the phone. She was calling you for help.
But
Yeah,
Rebel,
I mean, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
What I was saying before my phone killed over on me,
Uh,
the reason I said security guard or ex-police officer, the black SUV that nobody knows whose is,
yeah.
Yeah.
was on there.
Well,
And
now that I'll say to this: anybody can get a black SUV and say it, make it look like it belongs to the police. You
right,
can you
right.
can go to auctions and buy them.
Mhm.
I mean, hell, I've seen there's like 17 police cars in my neighborhood. Not every one of them's a cop car now. Used to be, but they're not now.
They even still have the spotlights on them.
Some even still have the fucking red lights on them. They don't work, and they cut the wires, but they're still there.
Dang.
It's just,
Okay.
it's sad. It's a sad situation because their life were just beginning.
Mhm.
It is. And you know what? That stalker angle, everybody's talking about the stalker and it has to be somebody close to her or whatever.
Mhm.
Back when I was younger, I was bartending at a bar and it was just normal people, refinery workers, that would come in. And all of a sudden, I started getting, and it was my stupid young mistake. I would leave my cell phone next to the cash register, which where I stood behind the bar was sunken, and everybody else was, up above me on a bar. I didn't think anything of it, and I had my cell phone next to the cash register. And all of a sudden, I started getting phone calls. They were at 5:16 every morning, and he would just breathe hard, and it was obvious that he was taking care of himself. And
Huh.
I would hang up on him, and he'd call back every morning at 5:15, 5:16, and
Wow.
started. I woke up one morning and I came out of my house, and those little balloons. They're not filled with helium, but they're on sticks.
Yeah.
So they stick up. My whole yard, it looked like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I swear to God, my whole yard was full of those balloons. And then he sent me stuff on Valentine's Day. He would send me or leave me notes on my car. It was really starting to freak me out because I had no idea who it was at all. And then one night I came home from working a double shift and I was getting into my house and there he was. I heard leaves. I was so paranoid that I stopped sweeping the leaves off my sidewalk so I could hear if somebody came up behind me. And sure enough, he had followed me home and he was there. And you know
Damn.
who it was? It was a man that came in one time to the bar. He ordered a Bud Light in a bottle, the red label Bud Light. He did not even drink it out of the neck. He tipped me $100 and I never saw him again.
One time.
One time. I
Damn.
have no clue who he was, but he was fixated on me from that point forward.
Wow.
And that's not anybody that would have ever entered my mind. I had to see him again to remember who he was.
Damn.
No, yeah. The only reason I remember him is because he tipped me $100 and didn't even drink it out of the neck.
Damn.
Yeah. So when she's talking about a stalker or a stalker thing, it could be a person that she served a burger to or something that never spoke a word to her.
See, before me and Becca got together, I was hoping she wouldn't think I was a stalker because I always went to where she worked and all that. And then I would call her early in the morning when I was going to work. And I would breathe heavy, but it's because I was trying to put my shoes on, tie my tennis shoes. And I always thought, man, she's going to think I'm a freak.
But you know, what if it was something that, like I was telling you, she was in on, tracking down like traffickers, human traffickers. What if she had hit on something? You know what I'm saying?
Who, Kaylee?
Yeah.
I don't believe it's human traffickers.
No, I'm just saying she was covering and doing research on human traffickers. And I just wonder if she hit on something and it come to light, you know.
Can that be
Uncovered
proven?
the wrong person.
Can that be proven that she was doing research on human trafficking?
Oh, her daddy told it on national TV.
Oh, hell.
I know that the cops said that the phone calls that they made to Jack D that night right before it happened over and over again, that they were not connected or they didn't mean anything. But then I started thinking earlier, what if the killer was calling him over and over, trying to get him over there because he wanted to kill him too, but he wouldn't answer? What if it
Ooh,
wasn't
I
even the
didn't
girls
think about
calling him over and over again?
I didn't think about that.
I didn't either.
And then what I wanted to say earlier that I forgot so quick was Kaylee. I saw, it's all allegedly. I don't want to talk bad about this poor girl, but I saw where people were saying her and Kaylee and what's the other girl's name? Her best friend.
Dylan?
Maddie?
No. Yes, saying that her and Maddie were known as mean girls everywhere around campus. And that one of them, I'm pretty sure Kaylee, allegedly caused a girl to unalive herself because she bullied her so much.
I did hear that too.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
I heard
and
that,
these
but
were
I don't
just
know how credible it is because I don't remember where I heard it from. That's why I
comments,
haven't
just
said
reading comments. But I like to remember everything because you never know what's true or not.
Yeah.
Yes, the tennis shoes
But
around here.
don't be going and saying anyone in chat that y'all know for sure because it is allegedly. I don't want to put her name. I don't want to
Yeah, I
put
understand.
anything else on her.
The deal with the tennis shoes around here is it either means there's a drug house close by, and you have to look for the way they do it around here. They throw them up on the power line.
Same here.
That means that
I
it's
think
on
they
that.
did that as a joke.
I mean, it's on the road here, and you have to look for a certain light on the house or a certain mark on the house.
And then
I
on
think
one
it's
of the
just college kids doing that as a joke, though. I don't see them being associated with drugs. They didn't look like that type.
They were
I don't either.
Now, hold on. you can't judge a book by its cover because anybody can be associated with drugs. There's doctors, lawyers, judges, police officers out here, and you would never think that they would, but guess what? They are.
They do.
Well,
Trust
now
And
me.
I went to many
the
college parties, and they were always doing bumps in the bathroom.
were the tennis shoes on their street, or was it around? I thought it was on the other street that was perpendicular.
Well, now that I don't know, but I mean, if they were on their street, they may have had the same mark that the
Oh,
house was supposedly to have on it. But
But
that's just around here.
and allegedly,
Mm.
in one of the comments on one of the chats, said that that was the house to go to.
Well, now wait a minute. Mama Fee says there was 4 pairs of shoes up on it.
yeah, I just saw that.
Well,
See, there's
sometimes
so many different ways this could have went and what could have been going on behind the scenes, you know? It makes my head spin.
And
So
See You Later said
yeah.
they were on the power lines down the same street the house was on.
and you know
The
they didn't
4
fix,
white pair.
and they didn't even fix the street light until after this had happened.
That'd be kind of stupid because every cop knows what that's related to.
Yeah.
No,
You know?
not every cop. I mean, well, I can't say that too.
I would
Well,
think that'd be part of their training.
everyone knows what it's related to. Let's put it that way.
Well, we'll put 85% of them do.
And they were 4 white pairs of shoes.
That's what she said.
I wish can we find a picture of that?
I'd like to.
Yeah, I think. You know what? I think I can find it.
All right.
Well, country boys, some sell and don't partake.
What are you eating, dude? Oh. He thinks you got his treat.
Oh, Rebel, do you see that? JLR did a video on it.
Oh, okay. I'll go take a look at that then.
That little dude gets in all the details. I tell you what.
Man, he goes to the bottom.
Well,
Seriously.
he stays up on this shit 24/7 though. I ain't doing all that.
There ain't enough coffee in the world.
There's one he put out today.
That's the one she's talking about. I'm gonna go look at it.
No, I'm talking about the food truck guy, I think it is. He's got kind of long hair, mid-bald. He's kind of ruggy. I wouldn't say rough looking, but he's kind of on a mid-rug deal. But I haven't got to watch that one yet. I've had the youngins, and Ramsey thinks she owns my phone when she gets around.
All right, I'm gonna put myself on mute and go listen to this. I'll be right back.
Okay. Dumpling, thank you for last night explaining that.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. It was confusing.
You done changed your name. I got to get used to it.
You changed your name, but you're still showing your face, so I'm concerned.
Everyone still calls me Clueless Dumpling Clueless.
Wow.
It's okay, Gunslinger. You can call me whatever. Dang it. Y'all, my brain's not working. My son, he has the flu. Timmy Poo, I think it's the flu because now he's running a high temperature.
Do you have some honey and lemon juice?
I don't have any lemon juice.
Oh,
The honey
you
needs
could
to be raw
you
and
might could
unfiltered.
warm up some honey and give to him, and it would it would soothe the coughing and all down. Because
Yeah.
that's what we do to the puppies.
I have Tamiflu, but it's just such a hard
Yes.
medication. I just really don't want to give it to him unless I have to. He's sleeping right now. So I was
Well,
disappeared for a few minutes. I had to give him
well,
some Pedialyte.
I'll tell you the best over the counter thing you can give him is that elderberry.
Yes.
That is the bomb. I can promise you, you will not regret ever giving your child elderberry.
Nope.
Is it good
That's a
for the
good thing.
flu?
It's
Yes.
good for anything.
It's good for the stomach virus too.
I'm telling you, it's good for anything.
Yeah, he's got that throw up flu, y'all. Ugh.
Well, give him that. Get some elderberry, and I promise you, you'll live by it.
I
I'm
need to
here to.
get some. I had someone that my grandma actually grew up with. She made it in town. I need to see if she makes it still. Because I
Well,
bet
if you can get
homemade
homemade,
is really
that's
good.
good.
Yeah.
They have elderberry at Walmart and different pharmacies, but you can also go to holistic shops and probably find better quality. See you later.
Yeah, your pharmacies would have you good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you find one that does compounding their own medicine,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that would be good. But elderberry is the bomb.
Yeah, Bobby Joe,
Mom,
they got elderberry. It's supposedly straight elderberry, and then they've got different cold medicines and such that have elderberry in them. I just
And,
get the straight elderberry. It's a little expensive, but it does work, and a little goes a long way.
and there's
and
You,
Mom,
also there's uh there's four shoes bunched up together.
that was just what he had on his floor. If is that the video?
Yes, but he shows the video. It's on the same road, and it's four different pair.
Uh-huh.
They're hanging in different areas, but they're in close proximity.
Are they
So you
white?
don't
Oh,
know whose
okay.
house it is.
It's on the corner.
But is it directly in front of their house, or I'm saying, how do
No,
y'all know it's?
I'm not
It,
saying it's at their house. I'm saying it's on the same street.
so it's still just speculation. Everything with this case is speculation. It's
All
Yeah,
crazy.
of it.
it's all speculation, but around here, shoes on the wires like that means a drug house is near, and you have to
Country
look.
bro,
You have to look for a mark.
no, I kid y'all
What
not.
the
I had an
hell?
earache.
I
Y'all
have,
haven't heard of that? I
yes,
just put pee in my
No,
ear.
it's pink eye, and you put pee in their eye, and it clears it right up. And my husband's friend, he missed 3 days of work, and he had pink eye so bad. They even gave him medicine at the doctor for it, and he was dying. And I said, "Pee in your eye." He's like, "What?" I said, "Yes, put it in a cup, put 3 drops in your eye." He worked midnight shift, and so like
Ghost devil.
that
Ghost
night,
devil said.
I'm
it
telling you,
works.
that night he went to work. It was completely gone. I did it with all my kids, their friends.
I did too,
It goes
Kimmy.
away. Yeah.
It's not,
What?
well,
Okay.
I always heard an ear infection or an earache. I put it in my ear last time I had an earache and it didn't help. So I'm guessing y'all are right.
no. What you need to do is you need to take a drop of cigarette and blow it in the ear.
Well,
How
I'll
do you
tell
take
you
a
something
drop of
better
a
than that.
cigarette? What?
Tobacco?
No, no. Take a drop of cigarette and blow the smoke in the ear.
The
Oh, a
Oh,
draw.
to
draw.
draw off.
He means a
So
drag.
you
All I
drag
know
it.
right now is that I thought I was country. Y'all got me beat. I ain't peeing in nobody's eye.
Well,
No,
okay.
it has to be your own pee. My friend's little boy,
Oh.
he was in diapers and his was so bad he wouldn't sleep. And I said, pee. So she's like, what am I supposed to do? So I said, you take a Ziploc bag and just tape it over him in his diaper. Soon as he filled it up, she put that in there. She said they never had to do it again. It was gone.
The
And
only thing I've
Okay, wait a
peed
minute.
on is a jellyfish sting, and that does work.
That works.
But
But you mean you can fart in somebody's eye and give them pink eye, and then take your own piss and clear it up?
yeah,
You
I,
can't use pee for Becca, and Becca can't use pee for you. It has to be your pee.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying,
And that
though.
really
did
glad
come,
you don't have
yes,
roaches
it did
clipping
come
our
from a
panels.
doctor.
Wow.
it did.
I don't care. I stand behind it.
I
my
do too, Kenny.
Lanta.
And Dumpling.
Yeah.
At Walmart, you can get these
All right,
candles.
y'all hold on a minute. This is from Jimmy. Tiffany is away from the mall and is safe. There are people shot inside the mall. She told me that she's really upset, and I'm sure it's going to take her some time to deal with it.
Oh Lord.
But she's not. She's away from the mall.
But police are stating that no one was shot in the mall. It was in the parking lot. And
Well,
somebody just shot it in the air. I don't know.
Yeah, he messaged me and all he said was she's out and safe. But then I saw that the cop said that there were no shooters, and then I saw that they couldn't find a shooter, and then I saw, well, and now you're saying there were shooters in the parking lot. So who knows?
well, this is on Jimmy Jam's TV.
Yeah.
I seriously doubt he would make it up, and I don't think his daughter would make it up either.
No, I don't think they would. But kids hear, oh my God, there's a shooter, and then everybody panics. But it turned
Oh,
out it
those
was in the parking lot.
Yeah.
those no, I'm not saying they would make it up.
No, I wasn't
Um,
saying y'all would. I was just saying, like, I mean, I, regardless of if there was dead people in the
You know
food
what?
court or not, I think that's
What?
what she was told.
Before we started on the Jimmy thing, can you imagine? And where's she at? C. Lynn. Can you imagine somebody coming in on a conversation about wiping pee, putting 3 drops of pee in your eye? Can you imagine them coming in and
Or
watching the video and that?
You take a
I know what
dropper,
you're saying, honey.
and pee is actually sterile.
It is.
it
But it's
So
gonna,
works.
but it's gonna burn like hell.
you know
Not
what? It's
really.
not bad. No, it'll give you a
No,
little bit
no
of it,
butter.
but not bad.
So Becca, see, I told you I could pee on you.
Oh my God,
But
not
I
like
Yeah,
see
get
the
them
that.
in
shoes
there.
now, and they're nowhere near that house.
I
I'd say the neighbors were selling drugs before them.
clueless. I said it was at the corner near the street pole, the light pole.
Well, then we got to the conversation about you can't judge a book by its cover, so I thought y'all meant they were right in front of the house. I
No,
just
it
had to
as
see it.
long as it's on the road.
But is it towards like going down the bottom of the hill?
Yeah, you know where Betty parked?
Yeah. Yeah.
Down in there, right there at the corner. At the
Okay.
When you get to the bottom of the hill, you can turn right or turn left. It's right there, right above on the right hand side.
Yeah,
It
that's what I
was
was saying. That
it was not drug
perpendicular road.
related, y'all.
Do what?
It was hate. It was hate related.
Yeah,
That's what I
I
think.
didn't think it was drugs.
Like
No,
the
I'm just
anger that they had to have to do that.
no, I'm just saying that that's what it means here. I don't know what it means out there. And it's only one pair here. I mean, if you see one pair of shoes on the pole, then you go up that street and you look for that little mark on that house or that light bulb, that certain color light bulb, and that's where you stop.
you're right. All right, clueless.
Yes.
Go to Walmart to your pharmacy and tell them you want the earwax cone. And it's like a cheesecloth material.
Yeah, I know. I've used those. You want to know something though? We use those on my husband's ears, and literally, okay, so a month, a month later, he kept feeling like he had wax in his ear. I know you know where this is going. Finally, we pulled out this big piece of that crap that we used on burning in his ear, one of those wax candles. It had been lodged in his ear for that long. So now I will not use them because apparently they could drip in your ear somehow.
Are you
It
supposed to
was so
light it
gross,
there,
y'all.
burn a second, and blow it out?
Yeah, we followed all the instructions. I've
Oh.
heard they're not good for your ears. I've heard they're not good for them, but then that confirmed that I will not use them.
Also, if you lay your head down on somebody's lap, you can pour peroxide in your ear just a little bit, and it'll bubble up and clean all that wax out.
It was scary seeing that come out, y'all. It freaked me out. We didn't know
I
what it
bet it
was.
was. I want the new ear machine that got out because it's got
What's
like a
that?
little nozzle, like a little jet like sprayer on it, and you spray the warm water in your ear, and as it's blowing around in there, it's flushing the wax out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think
that sounds.
those, maybe, I don't know, do those follow the same guidelines as the nasal flushes where you have to use distilled water? Because if you use like tap water or something else, it can make you really sick.
I I've never heard of them, so I don't know.
I
Right,
just
country bro. I've heard that too. So I usually use a bobby pin to get the wax out because my husband swears up and down that it will just push Q-tips will just push wax closer and closer to your eardrum and just impact it worse.
You going to sleep? Good night, my man.
Have you seen the ear scoops?
Yeah, that thing looks cool. My sister had one, but I didn't use it.
They sell them at Walmart. They're disposable, and they've got a little scoop on one end, and they're like ribbed on the other end. And you can
Oh,
they're super gentle.
Me, my
so she
lesbian.
ordered this thing off of Amazon that had the scoop on the end, but it had the little bitty camera and the light on it too, so you could see on your phone so you could see where the wax was. It was really cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, we have one of those.
Really?
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Okay.
No, I mean I'm gonna have to check
Then
them out.
you can take pictures and then send them to the kid's pediatrician if you think something's wrong with their ear.
Well, reason I say my brother had back then, he had 11 mastoidal ear surgeries. He ended up he's only got a half of an eardrum, the other half is plastic. And when he looks at you, you would think he's staring at you, but he learned to read lips.
Oh.
And when you go in his house, it sounds like a hurricane going on in there because the TV's so darn loud.
Sounds like my husband. I'm in the bedroom laying down right now on the bed talking to y'all because they got the TV blaring. And I'm like, I can't. I need some quiet.
That's why I sit out in the garage with my guillotine.
I loved when you said guillotine. I was like, clip that, motherfuckers.
What's a guillotine?
Cut your head off.
Your head off.
You don't know what a
Yeah.
guillotine is?
I do.
You know, back in France, they used to put your head in a guillotine and then drop that big ass razor blade and give you a close shave.
You have one of those in your garage, Kimmy?
Yeah.
Show her.
Why?
That black thing sitting behind her.
Oh goodness.
It's that
That's a
thing.
workout machine.
Well, that's
you
what
cut
I
your-
thought it was.
You cut your neck off and it'll give you a workout.
Or sometimes we use it as a gallows. Just throw a rope over the top.
Rebel, have you put your
I'm
brace
gonna clip
on?
you.
No, not yet.
You
I don't put it on until I go to bed.
okay?
I'm
Penny,
clipping you,
hey,
Kimmy Poo.
Okay.
Penny said she really is freaking clueless.
I'm
Did
telling
they
y'all.
did they give you the brace
No,
that
I
would
need to
let the
charge it.
sun go
You
through?
need to go to bed.
Good night, Bambi. I hope you feel better.
Hope you get to feel better, Bambi. Y'all tell Tyler night.
No,
Night,
not
Night,
Tyler.
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 Thank you.
Good night, bud.
Huh? Oh, you bring it in here? I'm on mine. Huh? What? We'll bring it in here, show me. What? Huh? All right, y'all
Good
talk
night,
then.
Bambi.
Y'all talk a minute. Tyler wants to show me something.
All
Okay.
right.
Sorry I'm late. I was in deep thought about that guillotine. I was trying to think maybe like they have an antique one or something. I don't know.
No, if I was getting an antique, it wouldn't be that.
I
No.
bet Dolly's a nervous wreck, though.
Oh, yeah. You
Oh
could see it
yeah.
on his
Oh my
face,
goodness.
guys.
You could hear that in his voice. He was shook up.
He was
Yeah.
tripping.
You could feel his nerves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He made me fucking nervous. I was upset.
Uh-huh.
And
And, you know, and it's like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I bet his panic attack went slap to the roof tonight.
Mine did.
The
That's the
panic
crazy
attack
part. I don't even
comes.
know him.
The panic attack comes after the adrenaline ends and everything's okay and you're sitting there. And then boom.
Start
Yeah.
That's
bawling
the
my
worst
eyes out.
part.
Remington, hand me a Coke, please.
Mhm.
Kimmy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
that
so
was
glad his
Remington.
daughter's okay.
That was Remington that said hi to y'all.
Yeah.
Where it
I
said
just
Bridge.
I just put Remy. Mm-hmm.
He's using his mama's account.
Oh, fun.
They've cleared the mall and the shooting was in the parking lot. Everyone's safe. That's what you said, Kimmy. That's good. Thank goodness for that.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I
did the
read that
shooter
on
just shoot
Twitter.
up? So did the
Let me
shooter just shoot
see.
in the air?
Let me
I
see
don't
what
know.
Twitter says now. Twitter on.
Penny, quit y'all making fun of me. Oh yeah, Carol, that's what I do. I get a lot of earaches. One of my tubes in my ear is crooked. I have to get surgery to straighten it out. I don't want to get surgery, but I get a lot of earaches from it because the fluid just kind of sits there. It doesn't drain like it's supposed to. And that's my lifesaver is putting a washcloth in the microwave and holding it on my ear. That's the only thing that'll help.
That's what my brother do, or he'll take an iron and put
All
it
right,
on the stove and get it
I'm
as
back.
hot as he can
Yeah.
stand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
Country Boat, I love that movie.
Let me do the hit that thumbs up, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. Or you don't have to. There's a little subscribe button down in the corner of the video. Push on that and you can subscribe.
And hit like, please, if you haven't hit like yet.
And go down the bottom, or go to the top, sorry, and hit all. Look who we got. Kimmy, it's your brother.
Hey, Dozy.
Hey, bro.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out how to get his goddamn windows down.
So it says, according to information, a male fired multiple shots at the food court inside Greenbrier Mall, prompting immediate chaos as shoppers inside the mall ran off for safety. The unidentified object is currently in the mall area as multiple officers swarm the scene for investigations. At the time of this publication, there were no confirmations of any gunshot victims. Multiple shoppers inside the mall are currently locked in as the investigation continues. This is an active incident and everyone is urged to avoid the area. That's
Where's this
really
at?
all. The
Uh,
Greenbrier Mall.
we're over where in
Uncle Filthy.
where the beach is. Shit.
Oh, okay. Virginia Beach or
Chesapeake.
something?
Yeah.
Chesapeake? Okay.
This is in Chesapeake.
Go Stella, I
Damn.
need a new graffiti now.
Here you go.
Where?
Here you go. I'll just show the video.
Oscar, people thought that you always had your hoodie on because your hair is long.
Yeah, that's what somebody said. That's funny.
All right, here you go, y'all.
So funny.
This is the video, y'all. Y'all go ahead and watch it. Tell me if y'all can hear it.
We're getting started tonight at 10 with breaking news. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm John Dowding. Chesapeake Police confirmed to 10 on your side. They received reports of shots fired outside of Greenbrier Mall. And the mall was evacuated as a precaution. Police say there's no active shooting threat.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
now, Madison Thurman, who joins us live from the scene. All right, Maddie, what have you learned so far?
Well, the important thing we know so far is that nobody was hurt when
You
police
put that in
got here.
trash.
Obviously, they immediately looked for anybody that might have possibly been hurt after shots went off outside of Greenbrier Mall this evening. Here to talk to us more about what exactly happened, though, is Detective Robert with the Chesapeake Police Department. Obviously, the scene has cleared up now. Here's what it looked like earlier. Detective Robert, what can you tell us about what led up to what happened tonight and where we're at this point?
So tonight, around 8:13 p.m., Chesapeake Police responded to a call for shots being fired outside of Greenbrier Mall, kind of here in the parking lot right behind where we are now. When we arrived on scene, no injured persons were located, no deceased persons were
You
located.
better put
The
that
shooter
up
had
for
been seen
when
fleeing on foot
Ramsey
prior to police arrival. So we kind of went into this mode of let's enter the mall.
Everybody mute your mics.
Went through, evacuated all of the employees, and then as you can see now that the scene has pretty much cleared. And then now the shooting will be under investigation for further actions.
And just to reiterate, there is no suspect in custody. Do we know anything about what they look like, what people should be looking out for, or if they have information, what should they do?
Yeah, at this time we have a very, very vague description. So we would ask the public, anybody who has information, call our crime line. We have P3 tips. You can call our investigations bureau. If you may have witnessed it and then left the area, you can always reach back out to us and give us that information.
And obviously, in light of everything that's happened recently with Walmart locally, the response tonight, when we first got here, there were a lot of people here. How does that impact your response and how important it was to get information out to the community tonight?
Very important. Everyone is on edge, obviously, with what just happened in our community. The employees inside this mall, I can only imagine what they were thinking and concerned. And, we wanted to get in there quickly so that we could get everybody safe, make sure everybody knows that it was not an active shooter situation. That was the biggest and most important thing, because if you're in there, you may not know what's going on outside. So we wanted to make sure that we got in there and made everybody aware that, no, that's not what's happening, but we're still going to get you out, get you feeling safe and comfortable so you can make contact with your friends and family.
Well, we appreciate you guys and all that you do. And thank you for getting here quickly and being able to provide that information. So again, here outside at Chesapeake's Greenbrier Mall, shots went off outside the mall. Nobody was hurt. Again, police are still investigating. If you know anything, they want you to call the crime line at 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. But for now, that's the latest here in Chesapeake. We'll have another update for you at 11. Madison Pierman, 10 on your side.
Really?
What?
The number 1-800-LOCK-YOU-UP.
Yeah.
What the fudge? Good night, Juju. Oh.
I know in Yoda's mouth with my dog. And on my name.
Oh, guys, I appreciate y'all coming up, but I'm gonna go in here and take me a shower and I guess get rested up for work tomorrow.
Cool. It's good to see you, man.
You too. I'm gonna have to come on earlier.
Well, Becca was doing tonight, so you kind of had to
Yeah.
give her time.
Yeah. Good night, y'all. I'm gonna take some Tylenol. That little shit. I'm gonna kick her in the tail. Hey, Clueless. Look at that little picture up there in the corner in Kimmy's little space up there. Do you see that?
What?
Do
What
you
am
see
I missing?
Do you see the picture beside your picture? My little picture up there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's that. Wait, this way.
Yes.
That's me. See? There you go.
There you go.
Let me put it away.
You got a big ass hand.
Um,
Oh, you're funny, ain't you? You put it back in the holster.
I did.
Oh, did you ever find out who was showing the glove? Oh no, never mind. You told me. Never mind.
You losing your mind, Rebel?
No, somebody said what color was the glove, and I think you said it was blue, didn't you?
No, it was black.
Black. Okay.
From what I could tell.
Rebel.
Yes, ma'am.
Try to get you a brace that your thumb can go through, and it will support you better than that wrap brace.
I've got one for that right here.
That your thumb goes through.
I've got two of them, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they help out.
And I got a little midget one over here somewhere.
Yep, I don't think it was a police officer's glove because they actually came out and the crime scene analyst took a photo of it and they used their own gloves to pick it up. So
Look at her playing with her lip.
I would think it was not a police glove.
I came back to say bye. I came running back in here because I had my headphones in. I had to go check on Bryce, and I heard you saying bye, and I was like, no, and then I hit the back button.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in here and take a shower and lay down, take my medicine, and lay down because I guess I'm gonna try and work tomorrow. Hell, I gotta make some money.
Well, be careful.
What time do you have to go?
I think it's 12.
Maybe you'll have a little bit of time to get up and see how you're feeling.
Yeah, but they've already got me on schedule, so I had to go in.
Well, I know, but I'm saying get up.
Right, I know what you're saying.
Take care of yourself before you have to go.
I'm gonna come get a Philly cheesesteak pizza tomorrow.
That's a long drive to get that pizza. Look, if you order it, drive about 3.5 hours and then order it. And then you can pick it, and then you can pick it up when you get there.
My lips
How
are
far
dry,
y'all deliver?
I think it's if we go on to we're on the Tennessee side, but if we deliver on Tennessee side, it's like almost to the racetrack. If we deliver on Virginia, it's almost to Food City on Bonham Road. About 6 miles one way and 4 miles in Virginia.
Oh, so you couldn't tell them you've got a pizza delivery in Savannah?
Oh no, hell no.
Rebel, can I ask
I
Dumpling
don't
something?
know.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is
Hey,
it, Ray?
Oscar.
Hey, how you doing?
How you
Your
doing?
YouTube
Not
thing, are you
bad,
going to
not
out
bad.
where I can subscribe?
Good.
Am I going to sell what?
Dumpling.
Yes. What?
You gonna send out
I
your
didn't hear you.
She
you
said, "Are
gonna
you going to
send
send
out
out your
your
new Facebook?"
I thought it
Oh
was
yeah, I can put
YouTube.
it. Hold on, I can put it. I'll put it in chat. So when you get off, just look and wait. Oh, okay. I have 3 things here, y'all devices.
All right,
I'll
look
put it.
over
Is
me.
that
Look,
okay,
come here.
Rebel?
Yeah, go ahead. Now, watch, Kimmy. Baby, if you get pink eye, can I pee on you?
It works, Becca.
That was Kimmy's idea. Look at the look.
I put it. I
It's
put
like
it in chat, Lorray. So
she was
when he
froze.
when he ends it, just look in chat, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
My baby's sleepy. He's so sleepy.
No.
But you know what I told her? I said, so if somebody
Oh,
farts in your eye, that gives you pink eye. So you can take pee and put it in your eye and it helps. So it's just going in a circle.
How about you piss in the cup and you just trinkling
Well,
on your
it
own
has to
damn
be
eye?
your own pee.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I don't have pink eye. If I wake up in the morning with pink eye, I'm going to bust you in your damn head.
Well, you can piss on your own eye.
it
better
is
not,
contagious.
she better not get up and fart on me in the middle of the night, I'm telling you.
Give me some vinegar.
If Becca goes live and she got a black eye, it's because I was running away from her and she hit herself with that damn skillet.
Now we're coming to Bristol to get you.
No, because I ain't going to touch her.
Kimmy, if he knew the story that you know from me, he would die.
Hmm.
You remember what I'm talking about with the pan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell him on live, but we gotta tell him one day.
Okay.
I always wondered, like, if somebody fell asleep and you took a bunch of pepperonis and stuck them on their face, if like the next morning they just be broke out from like all the grease.
Ew, I know
Like,
I probably would.
I know I've always wanted to try that, but I thought it'd be
What
so
in the
mean.
world would you why would you
Hey, let me tell you,
I'm
if y'all know anybody that's got one of them big ass jowled dogs, it's got them big jaws that droop. If you open
jowl
up them
dogs?
if you open up them jowls and stick in Skittles and M&Ms, watch that motherfucker wake up.
Jeff said if he comes on with a black
Y'all
eye,
are
we want to know he'd try to
strange.
pee on her. Damn right, Jeff.
What?
Exactly, Jeff.
Rebel said what? Hey, I can't see comments. No fair. Hang on.
Oh, no, Jeff said if he comes on with a black eye, we will know he tried to pee on her.
Damn right.
We used to have a dog with big jowls,
That sounds
and
cute.
he'd be asleep up against my husband, and I'd pick up his jowls and lay it over on his arm. So when he woke up, he had all this crusty slobber.
Oh, I'd kick your tail.
He and
My
Gracie
son
were
used to
cute.
tie their ears in a knot.
I'm gonna get Becca one night. I'm gonna catch her asleep. I'm gonna take peanut butter on my finger and rub it on her teeth and let her wake up. That's how they got.
One, no, the fuck you ain't.
Mr.
And two,
Ed.
I just got some teeth pulled. You touch that gum and see if
Nah,
I don't.
dude.
That's how
Oh,
they got
y'all are
Mr. Ed to
wondering
talk.
why
You know how
my
they got
husband
you know
sleep
how
in a
they got
different
Mr.
room?
Ed to talk for real?
They put peanut butter on his lip
Nah,
on the roof of his
trigger
mouth.
warning. Trigger warning. All right, Mr. Ed was always in a stable. All you saw was his head. There's a dude sticking a carrot in his butthole, and that's what made his mouth move. I wouldn't make that shit
Whatever.
up, bro. You think I'm making
I'm
that shit
looking
up?
now, country
I'm
bro.
gonna have to look that up now.
I mean, they had to put peanut butter too, so his
Smiley.
mouth would slide. But there was somebody back there sticking a carrot in his butthole, man. That's why you never saw but the front of
Oscar.
Mr. Ed. I'm
Oscar.
serious, bro. I wouldn't make that shit up.
Is that why
I
I
used to
talk
watch
like
Nick
Yeah,
at Night,
Probably.
man.
you're gonna
Becca
have to
said?
send me receipts.
I
Becca,
used to watch My Three Sons, dude. I ain't fucking around.
Becca said that's how she gets me to talk in my sleep.
Way to go, Becca.
Champ been
I
doing
said
it.
I said trigger warning, man.
He did say trigger warning.
He did.
Yeah.
Oscar.
How you doing, buddy?
And I wasn't the guy sticking the carrot in the horse's ass, so don't blame me.
Becca said, "How you doing, Oscar?"
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing good. Prayers for you and your family, brother. I hope y'all are doing okay.
Oh, thank you so much. We're doing good. We just got to find us a place now. We actually went riding around earlier trying to look for houses, but we're gonna call Monday to some realtors and see if there's anything for rent around the area. But yeah, we're
Right,
good. We're good right now. We're just staying at my in-laws' house, and there's like fucking 9 people in the house, so it's kind of hectic.
I'm just glad that all
Well,
y'all are safe and stuff. You know, nobody got
Yeah,
hurt
that
or nothing.
yeah, that's the main thing. My son was there by himself when it started, and he jumped out the window and called us. We were about 10 minutes away, and we hauled ass, but he's 16. He handled it like a pro. I mean, he was awesome, and we got all our animals out, and that all of us are fine, so we're straight. And then
Well, that's good.
our community and so many people have come together to help us. It's been so amazing. It's been overwhelming. And
That's great. I'm so happy for y'all.
Good deal,
At
brother.
least y'all are okay. That's the main part, you know.
yeah, that's the main thing. You know, my son, he was about to go to sleep and he turned his light on to find his remote control and there was smoke coming in under his door. So he just kicked his screen out and jumped out the window. But apparently his electrical, they ripped the electrical box off the house, said none of that was up to code. And then it's a house we were renting. And then when we went through it today, basically just throwing out all the couches and all this stuff that was smoke damage, there was like 6 or 7 things that had been plugged in where you could see the plug was burning out. So like that house could have
oh.
caught on fire at any time. Like
Mhm.
it's crazy. But yeah,
Well, Charles,
we're just so fortunate that everybody got out safe and
Lucy,
we're all we're
I'm
all good
so
to
glad
go.
everyone's okay. And
Well,
Charles
even on
Hudson
Lucy's
said,
side.
I know what you're going through, damn son. Going through that now. Shit gets crazy. Hope you find something.
Thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully but we got a lot of people out, you know, look helping us try to find a place to move into, and we've got the means to move into something now, so we just got to find it. So
good deal, brother. Hope you
And
get
then
something soon.
Jeff,
Yeah.
sorry.
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm hoping we get something pretty soon. But no,
Jeff
what were you
asked
saying?
Oscar.
Go ahead, Kimmy.
Jeff asked if anybody had heard anything about Dolly's daughter. He hasn't been on in a while. So yes, she got out, but there's reports that there was no active shooter. Then there were reports there was a guy that shot in the parking lot. And so we're not sure exactly. But we know she's okay.
Yeah.
He'll probably go
And
live in
Charles said he'll pray for you. Did you hear me, Oscar?
Yeah, I heard you. Thank you so much. One second, my son just came out. Hold on.
Go ahead, bro. All right, guys. Before I get ready to leave, don't forget to hit that like. Oh, I'm at 95 likes.
Wow.
Can I get 5 more before I go? If you can. If not,
Come on now.
share and hit the
5 more.
subscribe button. Go up
Hit
top.
them fives.
Go up top and hit that all button when you subscribe, and that way you know when I come on. And I got all my crazy panel members with me, like Clueless, Kimmy Poo, Gunslinger, and Oscar the
And
Bandit.
you love every one of us, and we
And
love you.
And I love every one of them. Just don't tell nobody, Oscar.
And we love you.
I won't tell anybody about it.
All right.
Rebel, is Becca still there?
She went there to talk to James a minute. Now, thank you
Well,
so much. Y'all went from
My
90.
eyes are all red.
Y'all went. Have somebody pee in it. I went from 95 to 102, just like
I
that.
have to pee in it. How's it gonna be? Wait, did you get to 100?
102.
Yay!
let Becca know I enjoyed her show, her channel.
I will when she gets back in here.
Okay.
But now, guys, I am gonna go up here so I can go take a shower because it's 12:39. I didn't know it was that late.
Holy cow!
We love you, normal ones as well. That's not none of us here though,
Nope.
because Clueless and Kimmy Poo ain't never been normal ever since I met them.
Nope. But that's why you
I'm
like us.
normal.
That's it. You're
What are
normal.
y'all talking about?
Yeah, okay.
I'm about to fall asleep.
You ain't going to sleep yet.
I know when Rebel gets off his live, I'm gonna be wide awake, bored.
Yep, you're gonna be searching YouTube and going, well, who's on here now? T-Rev's probably still on.
He'll be on for 1,000 hours.
Yeah, well, he can do that. I ain't doing all that. Well, there went.
All right, Rebel. Get some
Gunslinger.
sleep. Good
All
night,
right.
guys.
Y'all be good.
Good night, guys.
Love y'all.
Y'all have a good one. See
Love
y'all
you
later.
too.
Yep.
Bye.
Y'all be good.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for stopping in. Look, as you can see, I'm monetized now, so if you'd like to, you can send donations that way. But if not, I'd rather have it go to the PayPal or the Cash App or the PayPal for the veterans. I'd rather have it go there. If you'd like to give donations, if you'd like to give me one there at Cash App or Venmo, I'd appreciate it. If not, I still love y'all. Still want you to come around. But yeah, y'all have a good one. And remember, keep that flag flying, and the view never changes if you're not the lead dog. So y'all be good, stay safe, and I'll holler at you soon.